Sean asked me to expound on the Council of Nicea. Now, I think it's very important to understand why the Council of Nicea even happened before you get into the how and the what's. Now, the thing about it is that I'm assuming she's talking about the first Council of Nicea, which happened in 325. What you need to understand is that prior to 325, Constantine and Maxentius was battling over who was going to control the Roman Empire. It was split between East and West. Constantine in the West, Maxentius in the East. Well, finally, in the Bridge of Moldova, Constantine wins the battle. He becomes the emperor of Rome, and takes over the whole Roman Empire. Well, he then faced an immediate threat, Christianity being that threat. The threat of Christianity was that it was causing skirmishes and fights because people were arguing and fighting and killing each other over which version of Christianity people should believe. So in 318, Constantine in Milan, he writes the Edict of Milan, which legalizes Christianity. Now, this is also the first time he tells the story of seeing Jesus in the cross in the sky and Jesus in his room. Prior to that, Eusebius does not record that happening at the battle of at the Bridge of Moldova. He doesn't record that. He records it there for the first time. So he didn't happen when he first happened. When it didn't happen when he first fought the battle. He didn't put any Christian icons on his ark to commemorate the battle. But in 318, when he's trying to legalize Christianity and court the bishops, the Orthodox bishops of Christianity, then the story comes out. Well, the Edict of Milan didn't stop the fighting and the skirmishing. So Constantine in 325 decides he's going to organize Christianity. Christianity has to be organized under the Orthodox. So he invites 1,800 bishops from all over the Roman Empire, but only 316 show up because he already put that the Orthodox Christianity is the one that you're going to follow. Those are the ones that's going to be supported by the state of Rome. So 316 show up. Arius from Egypt, he shows up. He's Gnostic. He's against the creed. He's against the Trinity. Because the whole thing about the Council of Nicaea is establishing a Trinity and establishing the church. So, which becomes the Catholic Church later on. But Arius argues that Jesus is not part of a Trinity, that he's not God. Well, they beat him up. They beat his ass real bad. That's why he says that he signs this with a heavy hand, because they're forcing him to sign it. After that, you have different organizational processes of Christianity. You had Irenaeus, who is deciding for 20 plus years, these should be the canon, these should be the canon. Keeping track of Easter, that was another thing out of the Council of Nicaea, keeping track of Easter and the birthday of Jesus. So that's the basics of it, but the why is the most important part.